In Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 236, it appeared that Gojo Satoru might have died, which some fans expected and believe was needed for the story to progress. Without his exit, characters like Yuji, Yuta, and Megumi wouldn't have the opportunity to become more central to the plot. However, the way Gojo's departure was portrayed has made us curious if there's more to the situation. Here are some theories as to why Gojo is most likely to be alive. Before we dive into it, be aware that this video will contain spoilers. You've been warned, so let's get on with it. One thing to note is the flowers surrounding Gojo in the afterlife, which are lotuses. Lotuses symbolize rebirth and change. This makes us question if Gojo's story has really ended, or if there's a chance he might return in a different form or manner. Maybe some kind of transformation. One other thing is that Nanami's talk about North and South adds another layer of mystery. He says the choice between them is personal. Could this hint at Gojo finding a way to heal himself? Remember, he's shown the ability to do it before, like in his fight with Toji. Whatever his choice is, it might lead to his transformation in future chapters. One other possibility is Gojo will survive, but he will not be as strong as he was before. He might lose something in order to get his life back. This might be a stretch, but it is possible considering how Akutami wants to let the main protagonist of this story, Yuji Itadori, shine. However, we can't leave the possibility of Gojo facing Sukuna again if Gege decides to transform Gojo into a more powerful being, just like how Tengen is no longer human. If he ever faces Sukuna again, here's how I think Gojo will be able to beat Sukuna. If Gojo does come back, how would he match the King of Curses now that his infinity is already bypassed? That might be a question you're asking right now, but before I reveal my theory for this question, leave a like and subscribe to my channel to help me make more videos like this. Okay, let's get back to the main question at hand. How will Gojo win against Sukuna if his infinity is now debunked? Here's probably how he will do it. As I mentioned before, Gojo has the ability to manipulate space using his limitless curse technique. If he managed to preserve a pocket of space around himself, it's conceivable that he could survive even a seemingly fail attack like the one inflicted by Sukuna. If Sukuna can cut through space itself, then Gojo can distort or bend that space to avoid the attack. While it is a possibility that Gojo might still be alive, it will be hard to say if he will be the one who will defeat Sukuna. Now this might be far-fetched, but since the flow of Gojo and Sukuna's fight often gets reversed, there is a possibility that Gojo is still alive. What compelled me to theorize Gojo's survival, though, is the statement Gege Akutami said in an interview. Gege Akutami said that Gojo would be the one to tell Megumi about his father Toji one day. So it is possible for Gojo to somehow survive, whether he'll be in a weaker state and he'll entrust the fate of the Jujutsu world in the hands of his students, or he'll come back stronger and finally settle the score with Sukuna. To be completely honest, Gojo is my favorite character in the JJK. Seeing him go definitely feels wrong to me, so I am here theorizing about how he will survive. Honestly, it just feels wrong to the point that I want to write the next chapter myself and bring Gojo back to life. Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 236 delivered a shocking moment with Gojo Satoru's apparent demise. While his death is expected to pave the way for new heroes, there are subtle hints in the chapter that leave us questioning if this truly marks the end for Gojo. The presence of lotus flowers, the enigmatic words of Nanami, and the possibility of Gojo healing himself all contribute to this intrigue. As we anticipate the future developments in the Jujutsu Kaisen world, one thing remains clear: Gojo Satoru's impact on the story will endure, whether he returns or not. His influence on the characters and the overarching plot will continue to be profound. In this world of curses and magic, the mystery surrounding Gojo's fate keeps us eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this enthralling narrative. This might just be wishful thinking on my part, but what do you think about this theory? Do you think Gojo will survive? Or will Sukuna claim the throne of being the strongest? Leave a comment down below about what you think. Also, subscribe to this channel to support me in making more videos like this. See you next time.